Hey everybody, it's Christopher Small, the unconventional attorney, the owner of CMS Law Firm. Today I want to talk to you about work-life balance. Before we get to that though, I want to let you know if you are a law firm owner and you are struggling or you're stuck or you want to go faster or you just want some friends and a place to hang out, I have got the place for you. OMA Accelerator is a group I put together of law firm owners where I both teach what I do and how I do it and help you get to where you want to go. So if you think that might be something you want to check out, you can go to theunconventionalattorney.com/OMA1, the number one, OMA1, and you can check it out. It's $147 a month. Quit or cancel anytime. It's amazing. All right, okay. So let's talk about work-life balance. This is something that I have, thought about, been working on, sort of gone back and forth on for a really long time. If you didn't know, I have 3 kids. They are ages 8, 7, and 5. So for the last several years of my life, I've been pretty busy. And starting and building a law firm, starting and building this coaching business, and raising some kids has been pretty tricky. You want to spend time with everybody, you want to try to do everything, and that's really hard. And I've heard a lot about work-life balance, I've read a lot about work-life balance, I've talked a lot about it, I've tried to live work-life balance, and I was listening to this YouTube video yesterday. Isn't that what you do on your vacations? Memorial Day, watch some motivational YouTube videos. And this guy was speaking, I can't remember what his name was, but he is a sort of a high-powered, not Wall Street guy, but he started the first hedge fund. He's like an older dude now, kind of crotchety, kind of funny, just says it how it is. But anyway, he was talking a little bit about work-life balance, and he said, he's thought about a lot about this as well. Obviously been pulled in very different directions. And what he was talking about was that, and the point that he made was that it's really not work-life balance, okay? I don't know that the goal is to be balanced. Let's say you have 4 obligations. You want 25% here, you want 25 there, 25, 25. I don't know if you want or need balance like that in your life. I mean, think about it. You're at work for 8 hours, at least probably, of your day. You are sleeping for 8 hours of your day, which is a time when you get to accomplish none of your things. That only leaves another 8 hours to do family, to do maybe health, to do spirituality, to do recreation, to do whatever that you want. And that work takes up 50% of that already. So the point that he made really was that life is not really about balancing things and trying to be even with everything all the time. He said, and I thought this was great, which is what I wanted to talk about, that life is really more like juggling, right? So when you are juggling, if you've never tried to juggle before, you have to, typically you have one ball in your hand almost at all times. And when the one ball is in your hand, all of the other balls are up in the air, okay? The one ball that's in your hand is getting the majority of your focus, but you can't take your eye off of the other balls. You have to know where they are, you have to know where they're going, you have to be aware of their relationship to time and space so that you don't drop any of the balls. Life is kind of like that as well. And then what happens is, as a ball comes into your world, as you grab the ball, you must give it some energy to get it back up in the air, right? Which would probably equate to attention, using the analogy or the metaphor, I don't know what it is, that we're talking about right now. And I thought that had a much better representation of what life really looked like, is that we are sort of juggling all of these different things that we want to do. And throughout the day, maybe even, each of those balls comes into our hands. We have a chance to interact with it. We have a chance to give it some energy, and then we throw it back up there into the ether. It might be a text to one of your kids during the day. One of the things that I do every day when I'm on the days when I'm in charge of making lunch for the kids to go to school, I put little notes in there, and I just say like, have a great day, you are strong. I say all these, just whatever's sort of on my mind of the day, I'll leave a little note in there. Those are the ways that I sort of get my time in. Obviously there's a lot of playtime and things like that with the kids, work time with the work, and there are all these other things that go on. So if you are struggling with work-life balance, I would encourage you to maybe look at it from this analogy of juggling a bunch of different things as opposed to trying to keep everything all balanced all the time. There are going to be times in your life where certain things get more attention than other things, and I think that's okay as long as you don't take your eye off of those other balls in the air. And when the time comes for you to give attention to any of those balls that you're juggling, when it comes time to grab it, that you give it the attention it needs, that you give it some energy so that you can throw it back up, and so that it sort of maintains its place in your world, and obviously doesn't crash to the ground. All right, that's it. Work-life balance, I thought that was great. If you are struggling with work-life balance, which I know a lot of you are, if you're working too much, if you feel burned out, right? If you're always putting out fires, come check out OMA Accelerator, okay? It's $147 a month. I share all of my productivity sort of hacks and secrets and things that I've implemented with my own firm. I teach you how to get more clients. I teach you how to have a strong mind. I push you to do the things that you know you should be doing, but you're not, okay? You can check that out by going to theunconventionalattorney.com/OMA1, like the number one, and you can sign up anytime, so just go check it out. theunconventionalattorney.com/OMA1. All right, that's it for today. If you like this video or this podcast or whatever, hit the like button. If you haven't never left me a review anywhere, that would be great. Otherwise, as always, I am Christopher Small. I am the Unconventional Attorney. I am the owner of CMS Law Firm, and I appreciate you, appreciate your time. Thank you for everything, and I will talk to you again soon.